There's a unique allure to the romantic and the mysterious. Abandoned castles captivate our imagination, whether they're encircled by moats or perched on dramatic, windswept cliffs like scenes from a storybook. From decaying fortresses to fragile palaces, what is it about these hauntingly beautiful ruins that fascinates us so deeply? From Idaho all the way to Germany, let's start the tour of these abandoned castles you can actually buy. Up first, we visit this 1,000-year-old French castle. Dating back to the 11th century, the castle is strategically positioned and was initially safeguarded by a defense system that utilized the surrounding rocky outcrops. A paved path ascends from the road to the property, leading to both the castle and the chapel, which is also accessible via an easement of way. The entrance to the private grounds is marked by a wooden gate, which opens to reveal two esplanades flanking either side of the castle. Near the apse of the church, in front of the main castle gate, one can discern the former feudal base court, supported by robust stone retaining walls. From this vantage point, the view extends majestically to the surrounding hills. A narrow passageway between the castle and the chapel leads to the second esplanade. The chapel, originally part of the castle and later belonging to the parish, is constructed from sandstone and features an apse adorned with finely crafted medallions, including one depicting the head of Christ. Dedicated to the Holy Savior, reflecting its ancient origins, the chapel houses a 16th century representation of the entombment of Christ. The northern belvedere provides a sweeping vista over the vast steppes of Aubrac, the massive Central, and the Lot Valley. A walk past a historic lime tree, planted during the Revolution, reveals a third section of the castle, along with volcanic dikes. The castle has undergone several modifications over the centuries. Its current layout results from significant alterations in the 17th century and a near-complete reconstruction in the 20th century. Initially, the castle had a classical design, comprising 4 sections flanked by circular towers arranged around a square courtyard. On the east side, only the ruins of the original structure remain, visible as fragmented remnants. One of the towers was replaced by an imposing keep, which has since been destroyed. The castle stands 2 stories high, with walls resting on basalt rock. The walls display a variety of visual textures due to the use of different materials, including basalt, granite, sandstone, and limestone. This historical castle, with its rich past and evolving architecture, offers a glimpse into the medieval era, while standing as a testament to centuries of architectural advancements and historical events. Its strategic location, defensive features, and breathtaking views continue to captivate visitors and historians alike. Up next, we visit Mirna Castle. Mirna Castle, also known as the Sleeping Beauty, stands as one of the oldest and most enchanting castles in Slovenia. It is a stunning example of medieval architecture and a cultural monument, partly restored to its former glory. The castle's origins trace back to the late 11th century, around 1165, making it one of the earliest documented castles in the country. Affectionately referred to by locals as the Sleeping Beauty, Mirna Castle encapsulates a rich blend of architectural styles from various historical periods. Its design features Romanesque, Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque elements, creating a rare and captivating monument of medieval architecture in Slovenia. The castle's history took a dark turn during World War II when it was intentionally set ablaze in 1942, leading to significant destruction. However, in 1965, Professor Dr. Marko Marin received permission to undertake renovations, largely self-financed. Since 1996, the castle has been registered as a monument of local importance. Nestled in Mirna Valley, the largest settlement in the region, Mirna Village lies along the banks of the river Mirna. This valley, intersected by major regional roads and a railway line, has historical significance dating back to 1016. It was then that King Henry II bequeathed the lands within the banks of the rivers Sava, Savinja, Sotio, and Mirna to Count William II, son of Countess and Saint Hema of Gurk. Saint Hema, a noblewoman and founder of several churches and monasteries in the Duchy of Carinthia, is an important historical figure in Slovenian history. Upon entering the courtyard of Mirna Castle, visitors are struck by the sheer size and grandeur of the complex. A newly covered Renaissance bridge with unique arcades captures the attention of every visitor. The oldest section of the castle is the late Romanesque house, forming the southeast corner of the central palace. Constructed from large stone square blocks, this 3-story house with a rectangular floor plan dates back to the second half of the 11th century. During the Turkish invasions, the castle was fortified with an arcaded defensive wall to protect the estate and its surroundings. An additional defensive tower was also constructed at this time. In the early 17th century, the castle underwent significant renovations based on Renaissance principles, adding a beautiful castle garden to the estate. The castle complex features massive granary walls that create a large, high open space spanning 3 floors, with potential for conversion into a dance floor, restaurant, or conference rooms. The total net floor area of the castle complex is 800 square meters, with arcade galleries and other spaces covering 216 square meters over 2 floors. The granary area spans 348 square meters over 3 floors. The central building, with 3 floors each measuring 480 square meters, offers extensive space for various uses. The round tower covers 26 square meters, while the square tower provides 230 square meters across 3 floors. The castle's land area is 2,413 square meters, with an additional 5,300 square meters of agricultural and forest land nearby. The central Romanesque tower, meticulously reconstructed from ruins, now boasts a substantial area of 1,400 square meters, complete with stone walls, a powerful staircase, a new roof, and floor plates. This building holds the potential to be transformed into a luxury hotel featuring large suites, a breakfast room, spa rooms, a vast library, and a casino. Additionally, some basement areas could be designed for technical purposes or as wine cellars. Mirna Castle, with its rich history and architectural splendor, stands as a testament to the enduring legacy of Slovenia's medieval past, offering a unique glimpse into the country's cultural heritage. Up next, we visit this abandoned French chateau. The property is accessed via a charming, unpaved track lined with centuries-old trees, leading to an imposing iron gate. This gate, flanked by 2 Roman columns adorned with antique terracotta vases, opens onto a driveway bordered by 4 majestic yew trees, guiding you towards the chateau. This initial section of the estate, enclosed by a low wall topped with railings, provides ample parking for several vehicles. At the heart of the property lies a central cour de logis, flanked by 2 wings, creating a rectangular main courtyard that faces due west. This courtyard is paved with Garonne pebbles, surrounding a central earth platform, where lush vegetation has taken root and flourished. The original structure, a farmhouse, dates back to 1825, as indicated by the first regional land register. The grounds are adorned with a row of 3 stately 300-year-old cedar trees, hinting that the original owners were Protestants. The chateau underwent a significant transformation between 1870 and 1875, with the addition of a second story and the incorporation of neoclassical and neo-Gothic decorative elements, giving the main building its current monumental form. Now standing 4 stories high, the chateau is framed by 4 watchtowers. Its symmetrical facades are punctuated by a mix of arched and straight windows, all with brick surrounds and light blue wooden shutters. 2 red brick string courses mark the separations between the 3 main levels. The semicircular French windows, facing the main courtyard or the surrounding parklands, feature balconies with elegant wrought iron guardrails. The 4-pitched roof is made of slate, adding to the chateau's historic charm. Each of the chateau's wings rises to 2 stories and is topped by a gable roof covered in monk and nun tiles. The western end of the roof features a pediment crowned with terracotta pine cones. The north wing houses a gallery, a reception room, and a mezzanine that opens onto a long balcony. The south wing includes a vast conservatory and a gîte with a private terrace. 2 side extensions, also with monk and nun tile roofs, connect the cour de logis to the wings. All the walls are rendered in a light yellow hue, which beautifully complements the colors of the vines clinging to the facades and the flowering bushes in the main courtyard. The chateau is surrounded by 8,000 square meters of grounds, which include an outbuilding and a large swimming pool. This expansive property blends historical elegance with natural beauty, creating a serene and picturesque retreat. Up next, we visit Idaho Castle. For anyone who's ever dreamed of bringing their own Lego fortress to life, this property is a must-see. Nestled on the banks of Lake Pendorale in Sagal, Idaho, an unfinished lakefront castle known as Castle von Franzen is now available for $7 million. The owner of this unique property has a deep passion for medieval times and culture, making this project a true labor of love. Construction on this medieval-inspired fortress began in 2005, and after 17 years, the castle still remains a work in progress. Listing agent Danny Davis with Coldwell Banker shares that this has been an enduring passion project for the owner. The castle features 2-foot-thick walls filled with concrete, conduit, and rebar, with stones for the walls hand-chiseled on site and wood sourced from the nearby forest. According to Davis, it was built with wood from the property by an actual castle builder based on medieval building style and craftsmanship. No heavy equipment was utilized. The entire structure was constructed by hand, stone by stone, using traditional medieval construction techniques. The idea for Castle von Franzen has a whimsical origin, tied to the popular plastic building blocks, Lego. Where it started was literally just castle Legos, with my client and his castle builder sitting there, Davis explains. They put castle Legos together and said, hey, this would be cool, and they actually were crazy enough to go do it, so here we are. The castle even features a turret tower, added thanks to the History Channel, which filmed an episode of The Big Build on site to highlight medieval construction techniques. The first floor of the 8,000 square foot castle is mostly finished, offering a glimpse of the grandeur envisioned for the entire structure. However, the second and third floors are still incomplete, albeit with stunning views. Despite being a work in progress, the castle is livable, with a functioning bathroom, though the radiant heating and plumbing systems still need to be completed. Davis notes that the owner has been spending time at the castle for the past decade, enjoying its unique charm even in its unfinished state. Set on nearly 9 acres of picturesque land, Castle von Franzen attracts plenty of attention with its medieval allure and scenic location on Lake Pend Oreille. This extraordinary property offers a rare opportunity to own a piece of living history, perfect for those with a passion for medieval architecture and a vision to complete this one-of-a-kind castle.
Alright everyone, I think that's going to wrap this video up. Like I mentioned in the beginning, follow all my social media, and also 50% of the people who watch me don't subscribe. So just, if you're watching, just click the subscribe button. It's free, it means a lot. And then an alternative option would be to become a member, which costs a couple dollars, but then, you know, I'll be calling you guys, FaceTiming you guys. You get cool badges, you get exclusive videos. I'll be making videos that I can't show, like public channel. So you guys get a ton of cool features and by clicking here and becoming a member. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you guys. Thank you for the constant support. Feel free to share this video on anything, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.